Hello everyone, this is Zenex here, and I'm here to review a random game, and that random game is... No, it's not called Microforum. 3D Pixel Racing. Now, this is a WiiWare title. I believe it's had it for a while. I believe this is 500 Wii points, so it's not that it's not really an expensive game. It's a pretty cheap game, but yeah. So yeah, let's get to this. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about this. Now I'm gonna say it on medium just for the sake of at least making it look interesting. Okay, so yeah, 3D Pixel Racing. You know, it's here. It's pretty much just a simple racing game, but it's in big 3D pixels. So yeah. Now there's of course a few modes to it. Now we have of course the championship mode, the single race. I think you can tell what these are. We have capture the flag, where you have to bump into the back of the car, get the flag, and hold on to it. We have hot pursuit, which is where cop robbers think like Need for Speed, and you just crash into the pursuers to catch them. You can execute cops, or of course you could beat guys running away. And then we have time trial mode, which is not even a time trial mode at all, really. No, it's not even a time trial mode. So let's go to Let's go into the championship mode is a set of races. So let's go to the single race. I'll show you like the racing to it. Okay, so now I already unlocked all the cars here. So I'm like, I noticed like some of these are like rally cars, and like I noticed like after a while you figure out that okay, these are actually based off like real model cars. They don't call them from like the actual like model names, but like just symbols like this, like the Chase or S. It's like you can tell like that symbol is like it's pretty obviously a Nissan. And this one you have Corey one, but I'm gonna choose my favorite car for this one, and that will be the Duel, because it's gripping while still keeping good handling speed. So I'm doing the Duel, which is kind of like okay. Pardon me, Carfix, if I'm getting that wrong. I feel off myself. Hey, also can unlock some different character heads, but that's not too much of an issue. Well, that's not really that big of a deal. Now, if you like this game or not, it definitely will vary a lot of people, and I definitely recommend it to people that actually have some patience. Okay, so of course we select check that weather. Now, of course, you can select track. Of course, now we're selecting track. For this, I'm going to pick England. This is the track that's from the demo. If you actually play a demo, you can select from there. Now, you can also change the weather. There's sun, which just uses normal daylight. Night, where of course it's nighttime, so it's a little bit hard to see. Fog, it's a little bit hard to see as well. It's a lot more hard to see nighttime. Of course, you have the fog, it's blocking out track a little bit. Then we have rain. Now, it will actually test like the traction of your car. You actually have to brake on the corners a bit more because you're going to be sliding around a lot. And then there's snow. Now, I forgot if rain or snow makes it a lot more slippery, but when you have them on, they actually fluctuate in between races. So it's not like they stay on the entire time. So there's times where like it'll stop, so you'll have your normal traction again. But yeah, okay, for some reason this game always starts it on reverse. So I'm gonna put it right back into normal. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for this to load up. Alright, so here we are. Your normal race.
1, go.
Okay, so this game I always find pretty fun. But thing is, okay, so for starters, like if you have pretty much physics in your car, you will slide around a lot. If you don't brake on the corners, you're gonna fly into a wall. As you saw there, I could have done a little bit better breaking down there. I would have slid less. But as you notice here with these cars, they're going in like they're going near the same speed as me, but they don't have much physics to them for some reason, and that's very weird. Maybe the developers forgot to program that in to like the computer player card, But player cars will actually just go and just slide around everywhere. Now you see here, I'm still in third. I actually somehow was able to bump him up. Now, of course, you must be thinking like, okay, some of these parts I could possibly like cross through. Oh god, oh god, oh no. Now, I could have crossed through some of this, but if I did that, it will just restart my car. Which honestly, it's like good, but at the same time, it's like meh. As you can see here, because that screw up right there, I just lost my third place position. So as you can see here, they're not really sliding around much, but I am. Now I could just go through the dirt a little bit on those, but I can't do it too much, or else it's going to restart again, and I don't want that to happen. Especially when I'm already like all the way back here. I mean, that would make things easier, but no, they don't want it that easy. And wow, okay, this is I'm doing awful. Very awful. So, yeah, this is Dirty Books Racing. Simple racing. And I think if anybody's seen my videos and actually seen it, like, I did a random gameplay video of this already, but there was no commentary, and I was using the Dazzle at the time, so the quality was pretty bad. You saw, like, the way, like, just the lines popping out and stuff. You see here, I'm not really doing that much better, and this is only on normal. And see, I'm already in last place. This just shows how good I am at this. I'm not. I see Noah's be able to keep up with on easy, but that's on easy. So of course I should be able to keep up with him. But right now I'm not doing so well. So yeah, besides seeing my horrible driving, yeah. So after this, I guess I'll show off like the other modes as well. Oh god. It's embarrassing. I could be doing so much better on this. So oh god, there we go. Yeah, and I fell off the track right there. It restarted me. It restarted me right back there. Once again, I bumped him. I should try braking on there. Okay, maybe I can get in 6? No, if I can maybe get in the top 3, I'll be... No, there's no way. The top 2 guys are already over there, and there's no way I'm going to catch up. Yeah, look at that. They don't slide around at all. So, yeah, I'll just have to take 6th place. Oh, well. Alright, so, yeah, I could have done a lot better. Oh, well. Too bad. Right? Now, oh yeah, that's right. There's also pit stops on here, but, I didn't put them on, because, like, it just makes no sense when you only have 3 laps. So, you can't change the amount of laps and anything. So, while we're still here, I'll actually show you the other modes as well. Let's go to Capture the Flag, which, honestly, I personally, is the mode I really do not like that much. It's, oh, no, I don't like it, but for the sake of your viewing pleasure and seeing me being tortured, I'll actually show you Capture the Flag mode. Now, this course, this is a 4-player game, but since I'm playing this by myself, they only put on just one eraser. So let's go deal with that, and it chooses the track for me. I have no choice on which track I'm gonna play. So we're gonna be racing at Island. The reverse Thailand, and it's going to be raining. So, yeah, okay, so, Capture Flag mode. 3, 2, 1, go. There's the flag. I have to bump into him, take the flag, and then I gotta hold on to it as long as I can, and he's knocking off the track. So, okay, now, I'm racing with the flag. Now, the thing is, I just gotta stay away from him. That's traffic. Nope. Nope. I'm doing not bad. So, oh yeah, if you notice those 2 symbols there, that's the turbo button, and usually I don't use those just for the fact that I use the signs of whiplashing myself across the wall if I do that. So, no. Now I think what I have to do is, like, if I want to win, I have to just hold on to the flag the longest, or like just go through an entire lap with it. And I just lost the flag. Oh, crap. Okay, so yeah, I just lost the flag. You have to just bump into them, and honestly, when I do this, like, the hit collision on here is wonky for, like, the flag bearing. Oh god, so pretty much, like, wherever you get the flag, you have to, like, take it across the entire thing, or at least be holding it by the time runs out. And you can see here, I'm not doing a good job keeping up with the air racer. And if I remember correctly, also, oh yeah, there's bars up there too. If he gets a certain distance from me, I believe win? No, I think that's pursuit mode. But, oh god, where is he? Oh no, oh no, oh crap. Okay, there's boost, I press plus button, I get boost. Oh. Oh god, he's gonna beat me. He's going to beat me. Oh god, he's so far away. No wait, we have to catch up. There's no way I'm gonna catch up. No, there's no way. Crap. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to catch up to him. He laughed at me. But you still get points for the amount of time you actually held onto that flag. And I wasn't able to beat him. And because of all that extra time, he got a crap load of points as well. So, yeah, that is capture the flag mode. And trust me, when playing with like just 4 players, it can get hectic. If like they can keep up, of course. And as you saw there, I wasn't able to keep up. It didn't help the fact that once again, I blame the fact that they have no bigs to them, and we're not going to go 0-1 because I usually want to get to these 0-1 down. I want to try to win as least my time possible. That way I can upload this faster. So we're going to go to the next game mode, and that is Hot Pursuit. And I actually really like this mode because it's like simple. Now, of course, now here's the thing: like I can be the chaser or I can be the target, and of course, like the chaser actually gets 1 turbo, adds turbo, add to theirs. Since honestly I can't keep a little dog me, and besides the fact and plus the fact it just seems more fun to be chasing, because it reminds me of, because when I do play this, it reminds me of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. That was one game I just really like playing, like a lot. A while back, I always just play on this one track, just free drove the entire time with the police chasing after me. So as you notice, once again, it's just 1 you and 1 driver. If you chose the chaser, they would have been the target, but I chose target, so I'm gonna be chased. Now the thing is, of course, there's a time limit you do it off of. And if you notice, there's a damage bar. If that damage bar goes all the way up, I'm done. But if this bar goes all the way up, oh god, there we go. He just hit me really hard. Okay, so if this bar goes all the way up, I will have escaped. And oh god, see now once again, the physics on their cars is not going through. So apparently, oh god, okay, that was my fault for going into dirt in the first place. And already you can see here, oh look, oh no. Okay, so I'm already going now. That plane almost hit us. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so oh no, he's catching up. I thought I was losing him. But they're persistent, and I just remember I thought it's not beating them, so yeah, they will. Okay, so yeah, I gotta slow down here because like I'm gonna whip out this thing. But you know, here they're still keeping like a decent pace. Oh wait, actually. Okay. I'm keeping good chase, so maybe I might not be able to get like distance on, but I may be able to just run down the clock. Oh crap. Or not. Oh no. Oh not. Oh no. Ah! No. Okay, so it's good. I'm almost knocked out. So, oh. Okay, he's close, and I am puffing black smoke. Oh, yeah. Oh wait. Oh, just when I got my hopes up, I screw up. That's when I got my hopes up. I almost, and he pushes me right in the back. I don't think I can take it. I can't take another hit. Oh crap! That's close. That's traffic getting in my way. What? Oh. Oh, and I get damage from actually getting knocked out of the track. So, yeah, I can't get knocked off the track. He really pushed me off the track and just adds some damage to me. So I can't take one more hit or go off the track one more time, or else I'm going to be knocked out. And depending on how much time I have, I will get points off that, but they will still pretty much get scored points. No, I don't get any scores if I get busted. So they got me, I believe, they get a lot of points. No, they get 8 points. I forgot how their scoring works. But, yeah, if you see me try to just like chase them, they'll probably this game distance away from me. Because honestly, playing this on easy, like, you have a chance. You actually will blaze through them all. But we're going to get to the last mode now. You saw there, yeah, that was Hot Pursuit. 2, 1, and with 4 players, like, you could choose, like, anybody choose, it'll be like an interesting kind of thing. So here we are, time trial mode, and this one I just hate just because of how it's made out, and it's no. So 15 minutes. So okay, here. Okay, so you notice here once again. Now you're thinking, okay, it's a time trial mode. What's going on here? So look here. I don't think a time trial mode is supposed to have a guy there. Oh, that's probably just a ghost. No, it's not a ghost. And you know, there's a raking thing right there. So why is it doing it? And also, I didn't get a chance to choose my track. There's a time limit. 3, 2, 1, go. You see the problem here? I hope you do. Bump me right off the track. You really bumped me right off the track. Traffic. Crap. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm already. But time trial mode, it's pretty much just like a one-on-one point-based thing, and of course, this can once again go to 4 players. So all the modes can go to 4 players. So what I see here is, yeah, it's pretty much a one-on-one race, but with time, and there's points involved, of course. Like just there's like a point system, like that's a little more interesting that's involved. Like how many laps you've gone throughout the entire thing, how much time you have left after you go through all those laps, what position you're in, also, and oh god, and the traffic blocking into me. This traffic on the track. This track personally has a train on it. So if you remember Mario 64, you will remember that like one track where they have the train in there, you actually have to wait for it to go by. And yeah, I'm not going to make it. He made a second lap, but I'm not going to make it. I'm probably going to run out of time. If I don't, then I'll be lucky. I might as well look at the timer now because honestly, whatever. I'm not going to be able to make the second lap, clearly. Because you can see here, I'm not doing that well. And I got stopped by a freaking train, and that's still stupid. As you can see here, there are guys just all the way up ahead of me, and there's no way I'm going to be able to catch up to them. Because on normal, the fact that it doesn't matter which zip code you do it on, the physics on their cars will not matter. As you can see here, I'm having trouble just even going around the thing because sometimes I'll just fly around and hit something, and I'm flying around a lot more. It will slow you down. But the thing is, they're going like they're not hardly even slowing down, and they're able to just go across these corners like just at that speed, and would hardly even have to slow down. And it makes no sense at all, and that really is not. And I still don't understand why there's freaking traffic on a freaking racetrack. Why is there traffic on a racetrack? No, you don't do that. You really don't do that. You don't do that. It's a freaking racetrack. I don't care what mode it is. I don't even care if it's the Hot Pursuit mode. You don't put traffic on a freaking racetrack. Why are they even here? Why are they even here? What are you doing here? What are you doing casually driving around? Screw you. I was right. I didn't make it. Now you see here, if I was in position, I would have gotten 3 points. And I only got to 1 lap, so I only got 1 point. And since time ran out for me, I didn't get anything. And since he finished, whatever time, he actually had 36 points. And yeah, and this goes on 4 more times. And so you can see, I just kept on doing this, I'm probably gonna get my butt kicked because whatever. The thing is, you don't have to do this on normal to unlock stuff. You just go through the modes like once you actually unlock something, and they just repeat that. You can actually just do it on easy the entire time. So yeah, that is time trial mode. That is 3D pixel racing. 3, Yay! 2, 1, go. I don't know. There you go. There's 3D pixel racing. Honestly, it's definitely not the best game. Clearly, it's definitely not one of the best racing games out there, but it's definitely not too bad. And the thing is, I keep thinking like, well, once you get better with it, like you want to learn how to like slide off the corners and be able to play it better. But on normal, it just seems like really hard just because of the physics on their cars. I would say this is like a decent game at least. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a championship, like video set thing or something. Just for your viewing pleasure, seeing me getting beat down, and I might maybe put into like some kind of like real championship thing. Maybe put on a higher set of laps and put on the pit stop so I can actually show you the pit stop. Because I don't feel like when it's on the pit stop, it's no point in really doing it. I'd have to do a long race to really put it into play. 3 laps, it doesn't really do much. But what pit stop does, adding the pit stop will add in like an endurance like section on with your car wheels, and as those wheels wear out, your traction will decrease. And as you can tell from all the sliding, you don't want that, so you go to the pit stop to actually stop up on that. So yeah, but of course it seems like it wouldn't even matter for the computer players, because what's the point? So if you're going to do that, you might as well just do it for the only players, because the computer players, it doesn't even matter, they won't even lose traction. So that is all. This is 3D Pixel Racing, and yeah, I don't recommend it to everyone.